Now, if you wanted to build the email to go out and send it out, there are two different types of ways to send it out. Of course, you're always going to want to save an email. So you're going to want to name it, and this is for your purposes only. You're going to want to give a brief description. And then you're going to want to provide a subject line for your customers to read. Okay, and then of course you're always going to want to save. Save is this button up here in the right-hand corner that looks like a floppy disk. Click that button to save. Now, sending it out to your company, you can do that in two different ways. You can do it with a downline email, or you can do it with a conditional email. We're first going to cover downline emails. Downline emails is an email that'll go to everyone it's possible to send to within your company. Anybody who has an active account, meaning that they're not terminated, and anyone who has not opted out of receiving your emails. That will get them through the downline email. These are typically scheduled by going out to a certain time, so you want to go to step 2. You want to schedule it. Is this going to be a reoccurring email that goes out every single Monday? Or is this going to be a one-time email that goes out to your group and it's going to go out tomorrow? So typically these emails are set by one time. Rarely are they reoccurring with the same exact verbiage and words and images and everything. So they are typical one time. You would go ahead and click on the one time. You would schedule it to go out. We're going to say it's going to go out tomorrow. And then we need to pick a time. Do you want this to go in the night? Do you want them to get it at a certain time in the evening? Or do you want it to go to them, say, right at noon? I'm going to go ahead and pick noon, so it'll go out tomorrow at noon. And I'm going to save that. So as you continue through the email, each step you'll need to make sure that you save it. So you have saved all of the information about the email. You've saved the email itself. You have now saved the time of when it's going to go out. The next thing that you can do for a downline email is filter who's going to get it. Again, if you don't touch any of these filters, it will go to everyone possible that it can go to. If you start filtering it down, say by the country, it'll only go to people in that country that it can go to. If then you go and you say, I only want it to go to people who are currently active distributors, meaning that they have purchases within the last so many days, you can do that. Or you want it to go only to people who haven't purchased in the last 30 days. You can do that, and you filter your audience down smaller. But if you don't use any of the filters at all on step number 3, it will go to as many people as possible. Once you have done that, you want to go ahead and send a test email to yourself. So you would type in your email address right here and click send test email. And it'll go ahead and send to your email account. You will get notification that it was sent. And when you receive this email, if there were any merge fields, fake data was merged into the email so you can actually see what it looks like. When you are satisfied with your email template, the body of the email itself, the scheduling time, the subject line, then you want to go ahead and make sure that it's set to go. You want to make live. If you do not click make live and the current status of the template is active up in the upper right hand corner of the template, it will not send. If at any point that you want to stop this email from sending prior to it being scheduled to be sent out, all you have to do is click the save button and it will deactivate the template. You can make changes however you want it to do, save it, go back to step 4, and make live again. If you are going to go ahead and send this to a conditional person, meaning you want something to happen in the system to trigger an email to go out, That is what a conditional email is for. So then you would click the conditional email button. You would select who it actually goes to. Is it going to go to the associate, who is the account owner of whatever is happening on their account that triggers this? Or would you like it to go to their sponsor who enrolled them? Typically, it is the person who owns the account. You do want to select a language that you want it to go in, and then you want to select the condition. So on this email, for example, is a thank you for a new order. So this would go to the person who placed the order, and the condition would be order placed. You can do specific emails for specific ranks. You can do, on this particular one, say greater than or less than star 500 or above, depending on what ranks you have. If you do not check this button, it'll go to every rank that is possibly there. Now, because it is a condition, there is no scheduling, because it's based off of an actual happening in the system that triggers the email. So there's no scheduling. You can filter, but as you can see, the rest of the filters at the bottom are no longer there. This is basically only filtering countries and states. If you don't select a country or states within the country, it will go to everybody that it can possibly go to when that specific action happens on their account. Then you will make sure that you send yourself a test email. And when you're satisfied with your test email, all is well, you will want to make sure you save it, and then you activate it. And anytime in the system that a person places a new order, this email will be triggered to go to them. If you want this email to stop going to people, all you have to do is click save, and it will deactivate your email template until you click make live again.